Once my friend George came to school crying. We said, "What's the matter? What's the matter?" And he said his penis had died. So he didn't know what to say. Then I said, "Oh, you drug things again, George?" And he said, "No, of course not. Do you want some sweet?" And he's going. He'd shout, he'd rant and rave, "Will you snort a line with me?" But I never went. Later that day, we were doing a project. Our project was, there we were reading, and we made and stuck our penises, and stuck our cocks into the chicken, and Suddenly, George came in. He had a white moustache and said, "Is that you, my cock?" And he looked at our chickens. And then our penises, cocks. And he said, "I want complete cock." So we gave George his cock. Miss Goodall was delighted. I was delighted. George was delighted. And everything was lovely once again. So Trevor said, our next project should be about sea. Once there was a man who turned up at school and said, "Hello." And he looked at our teacher, "Miss, open up your legs." And he said, "What do you grow in there?" Our teacher, "Miss, open up your legs," said she wasn't expecting an inspector. And he said, "I'm not, but someone tipped me about you whoring for everyone. So perhaps you could put your cunt on display for at least 3 seconds, just giving us enough time to get to the climax." There was silence. Our teacher said, "Okay, I want money." And off they go. Later that day, he came back. He had a juicy moustache. Then I said, "Did you have a good time?" And he said, "It was a complete waste of money." After that, we used to go around telling people, "You see that bloke over there? Her. Our teacher, she can give you really bad head goldfish." Ebo was sitting in front of me and I saw him die inside. On Monday, my dad woke me up. Wake up," he shouted. "Steve is here." So it's rush downstairs, front room. And there it was, my friend Hans from Holland, with a huge bag of my drug things. And he said, "I think it's really bad news. They don't put Steve in our school loos. If you need to get high, you have to die. That's why I don't go to school." Then I said, "Okay, now go away, useless fool, nothing of shit." At school, I was doing my deep, and I hear a funny voice going, "Never let me see you doing that without me again." And it's my teacher, Miss Addict. So now we're both going. And then suddenly there was an inspector, and he said, "I had hoped that it wouldn't be necessary for me to tell you how to behave when you teach 7-year-olds, but out rehabilitation center. There was a rehabilitation center underneath the school hall where they used to rehabilitate drug-addicted teachers. We never saw her again. None of us ever saw my Steve ever again either. My friend, brother, father, mother, sister turned to me and said, "I don't suppose you'll do Steve again, will you?" "I don't suppose I will." Then, suddenly, my friend Hans from Holland appeared. And he said, "Stopped, have you?" And that's when we get into really big trouble. Kaboom, 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 kaboom. Cat plums.